I'd be happy to share some quotes attributed to Emily Dickinson. Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul, and sings the tune without the words, and never stops at all. Dwell in possibility. To live is so startling it leaves little time for anything else. I'm nobody, who are you? Success is counted sweetest by those who ne'er succeed. The heart wants what it wants or else it does not care. A word is dead when it is said, some say. I say it just begins to live that day. The brain is wider than the sky. The soul should always stand ajar, ready to welcome the ecstatic experience. We never know how high we are till we are called to rise. To shut our eyes is travel. Beauty crowds me till I die. Beauty mercy have on me, but if I expire today, let it be in sight of thee. The soul selects her own society. A wounded deer leaps highest. Saying nothing sometimes says the most. A thought went up my mind today that I have had before, but did not finish some way back. I could not fix the year, nor where it went, nor why it came to mind. The truth must dazzle gradually or every man be blind. Fortune befriends the bold. The only commandment that really matters is universal kindness. Unable are the love to die, for love is immortality. I hope you love birds too. It is economical, it saves going to heaven. Saying it's so doesn't make it so. The soul's distinct connection with immortality is too radical a thought for many. The soul's superior instincts occur to her alone. One need not be a chamber to be haunted. Not knowing when the dawn will come, I open every door. The spirit lasts, but in what mode below, the body or the soul? The heart asks pleasure first, and then excuse from pain, and then those little anodynes that deaden suffering. My friends are my estate. My life closed twice before it's close. The brain is just the weight of God for heft them pound for pound. Finite to fail, but infinite to venture. Truth is so rare that it is delightful to tell it. The soul should always stand ajar. I know that he exists, somewhere in silence. I felt a funeral in my brain. How strange that nature does not knock, and yet does not intrude. I know nothing in the world that has as much power as a word. Faith is the peerless bridge supporting what we see unto the scene that we do not. They might not need me, but they might. I'll let my head be just in sight. A smile as small as mine might be precisely their necessity. Tell all the truth, but tell it slant. I dwell in possibility. Because I could not stop for death, he kindly stopped for me. After great pain, a formal feeling comes. Morning without you is a dwindled dawn. We never know how high we are till we are called to rise. That love is all there is all we know of love. A word is dead when it is said, some say. I say it just begins to live that day. I hope you love birds too. It is economical, it saves going to heaven. To see the summer sky is poetry, though never in a book it lie true poems flee. Dying is a wild night and a new road. The soul selects her own society. Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul, and sings the tune without the words, and never stops at all. Please note that attributions of quotes can sometimes vary, and there may be slight variations in wording across different sources.